Oh.
Hello, happy Thursday. It feels a little bit crazy that we're back here because it's only been 2 days because we recorded on Tuesday this week.
Yes, it's a very weird week.
But I
must
love it.
say.
I'm into it.
It's like a short week, but the weather is also... Remember when it was summer the other day?
No, like people are like, Ariana, where did you go? You're so tanned. Like, just Ontario one day in the month.
Yeah, one day it's 30 degrees and sunny, and then it's 8 degrees.
A fucking tornado warning, by the way.
And frost advisory?
Did you hear the tornado warning?
Yeah, I saw it. I just ignore advisories now. I'm like, how many advisories?
They're fake news.
How many advisories do we need?
And they're literally fake news. Like, not to diminish tornadoes because a lot of people get absolutely destroyed by extreme weather. I'm aware, and I'm very sorry for anybody who has experienced that. We live in like a little town in Ontario where extreme weather doesn't really happen, but they'll put out these warnings around us and then everyone freaks out.
So do they get tornadoes? I don't know why this just popped into my head, but in Chatham area, like, I don't know.
This one said it was like for London, but because it comes through Guelph, like,
also what causes a tornado?
I don't know. Something sciencey.
Something Bill Nye would know.
Let's call the science guy.
But like, obviously wind, but what makes it go in a tunnel?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
In like a... I'm imagining...
That's like by asking, like, what causes a rainbow? Sun? Rain? I don't know.
Well, that's a good question. Yeah. We should actually have like fun facts that we...
Like trivia?
Yeah, instead of just asking questions, like we should
have answers to them.
Yeah, we should, educate people.
Interesting.
But obviously there's like, because tornadoes and hurricanes and all these major weather issues are prevalent in certain areas. So like, what is it about those areas?
The elevation.
I feel like people are going to say like the air pressure and like things like that.
Things that I don't understand. But I had soccer the night of the tornado warning, and people were speculating that like people didn't show up because of the tornado warning, and I was like, guys, we were fine. The ball
did it happen? Did anything happen?
It was like windy and rained.
Windy, yeah.
But like, I've played soccer in wind and rain many times.
Oh yeah, that was the day I had to move my flower pots onto the deck because I was worried it was going to blow over.
You're a flower mom now.
Yeah, I have new babies in my life.
I need to also update you on, remember I had a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat?
Yes, and I assumed that it just fell out by itself.
No, it's still there.
No.
Yeah, it just doesn't hurt anymore. Like the first few days it really hurt and I couldn't talk.
But there's not a medical reason why you should have it removed?
Yeah, like I think I should. I booked an appointment for a couple weeks from now if it doesn't like expel itself. But it's been like almost a month, I feel.
You could feel it.
I could see it.
You can see
and
it.
And I can feel it.
Okay, after we record, I need to look and investigate.
It's awful. Like when I do that, I can really feel it because you're like moving around.
And so is
like,
it in between the...
I think it's like in my tonsil. Like I can, or like just underneath.
Right. Because Pri was like, oh, it's like the way it's shaped and it can go like inside.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. And you can't just take like a chopstick or something and like wipe it out?
Well, I tried my finger. Like then my nails are quite long.
Yeah.
And like I can touch, but like I can't get it.
Oh, like it would just fucking drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I assumed it had come out. Did they, like when you Google it, does it say like you should get it out?
50-50. Like some say like your body will get rid of it. Others say like, oh my God, don't leave it in there because then like it's going to get infected. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, like infection. I never thought of infection, but also like, is it going to like grow into your skin?
The popcorn kernel girl.
Oh, look out. She has popcorn coming out of her ears. Like,
no, but I can tell you one thing. I'm never eating popcorn again. And that's my favorite snack.
Every time I look at popcorn now, I think of you, and I haven't had it since that happened to you.
Yeah. My favorite night, usually every Thursday, because Mike plays men's league, I put the kids to bed. I'd make my popcorn. I'd put a little bit extra butter, some white ched on there, bring my spoon to my bedroom, turn on the Valley.
No, my favorite thing was the Farm Boy popcorn.
White cheddar popcorn from Farm Boy is
Farm Boy popcorn.
The jalapeno
is so
cheddar one. Like now I can't have any of these.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back to chips. Like,
I did have chips
a good
yesterday.
chip.
My kids have popcorn day every Tuesday at school. So they sell little bags of them and they buy them every Tuesday.
Panic.
And now I'm like, should I make them stop? But then am I the mean mom?
I know. You know what? Like, I've always heard bad things about popcorn.
Always. It's the number one choking hazard.
We're never going to get a partnership with a popcorn brand.
Kernels is like, fuck these guys.
No, yeah.
Even though I'm their number one fucking buyer.
Literally.
Yeah. Well,
you have it.
Here we are.
Kernels is a part of you now.
It's awful. So at some point, I'll get it removed. I did book like my dentist appointment to remove it. But the thing is, I don't have like a full day.
where
to,
you
like,
could be loopy.
Yeah. Like, when am I going to do that? So I booked it like 2 weeks out.
This is also what I think about anything that I want to get done. I'm like, yeah, but like I want to do like the, what's it called? Microneedling.
So good.
Like I want to do like a facial of some sort where you have like a little bit of downtime.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But scheduling it.
I'm like, yeah.
Even cupping or
but then I think about people like Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
and I'm like, how the fuck do you do all this stuff?
Yeah.
When? Where? Why? How?
True.
Like I want to get moles removed from my face. When?
Yeah.
When am I going to do that? Also, who? Like if you know somebody who does stuff
I know
like
a
that.
mole remover.
Yeah, but like what are they? A dermatologist or a plastic surgeon?
No, Mike went to a plastic surgeon. He gets mole scanned every 6 months and
I've had a bunch of moles removed, but I just feel like ones on my face.
You want to be really careful.
Yeah.
You should go to a plastic surgeon. You know who we should message for you? Dr. Brace. He shared our thing about upper breast.
I'm like friends with him. Like I'm not friends. He's gonna listen to this. He's like,
like,
you're not my
"Losers."
friend. You're not my friend, bitch. I mean, Instagram friends. Everyone's my friend.
He's
If
a
you
plastic
follow me,
surgeon
like
in
you're my
Guelph.
friend.
And apparently he's the best. Like everyone I've talked to
Yeah.
for like the most random things are like, he's incredible.
So I remember messaging the office and I sent them, or I was texting with like the admin person and I sent them pictures of like the moles that I wanted to remove. And I don't remember what happened with that. I guess I should book a consultation.
yeah. Do you know who works there? Alyssa from our gym. She's my friend too. And she called me when I had the popcorn kernel.
Oh, shit. You're like, Dr. Brace, can you remove a popcorn kernel?
You go for your moles. I'll go for my kernel. No, but you should. I didn't know that you wanted to get them removed.
Yeah, like
I kind of like them. I feel like they're part of
this
you.
one right here on my forehead. Also, this one on the side of my nose is driving me crazy.
Oh.
Like, and they're just like popping up everywhere. It's probably a hormone thing. Like now that my hormones are all fucked up, moles are just like popping up everywhere.
Crazy.
There's one that's gonna start to grow right here. I can feel it. So I'm like, there's got to be a fucking
wild.
laser.
Yeah.
There's got to be a laser.
Yeah.
But then when I Google it, when I ask doctors, they're just like, I don't know. And I'm like, no, like somebody knows.
Yeah, you should talk to Dr. Brace.
Because
Apparently he's the
like
best.
celebrities don't deal with this shit. So who's
Correct.
doing their shit?
Correct.
It's so fucking annoying.
It's
Anyways,
crazy.
we have so much to discuss today.
Holy camole.
This
This is a
is-
big week in TV.
I love agendas. That's one thing about me. Agenda. Summer House reunion trailer dropped, which I was surprised because it dropped before the finale even aired. And I was like, whoa.
Yes.
So we got the reunion trailer. We got Summer House finale. And then we got In the City premiere.
And I just want to make a large apology to all of you that I was saying how it was like each week.
I believed
like the
you.
premiere was after, because I saw like the schedule and every time I was like, oh yeah, that's so smart, genius. And then it was like, oh, In the City is out. And I was like, out where?
Yeah. Like I believed you
Sorry.
over the guide on my TV.
Yeah, I'm really
I was
sorry,
like,
everybody.
that's wrong.
I fucked that one up. But you know what? I'd rather be wrong this way than the opposite, thinking they were both coming out, being excited, and then it's not out. So you're welcome.
So I guess we should do the Summer House finale first and then the reunion trailer and then we can do In the City.
Yeah.
I only have 2 points of news that are not Summer House related.
Okay, and I just have one.
So Harry Styles is back. His tour started a few days ago in Amsterdam. So remember, he's doing the thing where it's like a residency in the different locations. So he's in Amsterdam to start. The stage doesn't even make sense.
Why?
And people are like, oh, this is why he was running marathons, because it's massive.
No way.
And not in a good way, though.
Oh.
I'm going to show you what it looks like. Harry Styles stage layout.
Because I also heard his, I don't know if it's girlfriend, fiance, or wife, because we're all confused.
Zoe Kravitz. They're engaged.
Okay. But people are speculating that they actually got married.
What? Why so quick?
I don't know. That's what I heard. But she's been there in the audience, which is kind of cutesy cool.
Bebopping. Yeah, but I mean, I would be too. Free concert. Of course now. Like
concert she's engaged in. I'm sorry, that's the funniest thing I've ever
free concert. Sign me up.
Like, it's her soon-to-be husband.
Oh my God.
P.S. I'm having a doc pop poppy.
I don't know if you can see.
And it's like, oh my God.
So it's like a massive rectangle with like crosses in between. And on the sides of the rectangle, it goes like this. Like there's like humps.
Why?
In it.
Though.
Okay. So people are complaining.
You couldn't see them probably.
Exactly. So I feel like concerts, like you're doing too much.
Correct.
Everybody is doing too much.
Correct.
You know what the right amount was? The Eras Tour.
Literally.
Perfection.
Exactly what
Perfection. Every like the stages and I'm going to do half the concert on this side of the arena, then I'm going to go on that side. Well, no, because the people that paid $1 billion
This is what I'm saying.
to be at the front, and I'm one of those people that like forks up money for concert tickets. That is so annoying.
But that's why I'm not buying front row seats if the stage the way that the stage is made,
it's not worth it.
It's not going to be worth it. If it's a normal stage, sure, great. If it's not, what's the purpose? Like, I'd rather be in the hundreds,
and then you're just getting a view of everything,
seeing how everything's happening. Because also these performers, like not just artists, like performers are having like tons of background dancers, tons of like things happening, and you're gonna miss it.
Yes,
and pay more.
Yeah,
and not get to experience.
So it's like, do you want to be? For example, Shawn Mendes, normal stage. I will pay to be in the front row because I am just going to stare at him the entire time.
And you touched him.
And if I could touch him, he walked right by me.
Worth it.
He walked right by me. Harry's last concerts that we went to multiple times, the stage was like in a square. And we were in the middle of the square, which was fine because like he does most of the concert on the main stage.
Yeah.
But then when he does the whole set that's on the end of the stage, like that side of the square, now you're staring at his ass.
So this was almost like the Eras Tour though, where sometimes she was at like the front.
Yeah.
And sometimes she was in the middle. So you have to know, like, okay.
Because the Eras Tour, it was like a big ass runway thing,
and
right?
which songs is she going to be, like, which ones do you care about more
you know what?
to be there? Like, it's a little
much.
bit hard. I really liked Benson Boone's set. Like, he had like the back of the stage, but then he had similar to Eras Tour, where it was like a big runway.
Yeah.
And that way, it wasn't like so big that you couldn't experience him if we were front row. I thought it was like perfect.
Yeah.
So.
See, like, if there's the main stage and then they have a runway coming out.
Yeah.
But then you buy tickets at the end of the runway. Well, now you're not front row. But then if you buy tickets at the front of the stage, you're also not front row.
No, now
because
you're at
when
the
they go
back.
now when they go to the down the runway thing, then you can't see them.
Yes.
It's really irritating. So anyways, the big humps, like in Harry's stage. So imagine you buy floor tickets right next to that hump. You can't see shit.
No, whoever designed these ramps. Also, why are you doing that to yourself? Like, aren't your legs gonna hurt?
You know what else is crazy about Harry Styles?
I don't want to walk on an incline.
He only will use microphones that have cords. And so people said it's fucking crazy. He has this massive stage. The microphone, it's a cord. He brings it the whole way.
Isn't it gonna cut people off? Like,
isn't
what?
it gonna cut people off?
That sounds like a safety hazard.
And all he does is like play around with his fucking cord.
That's crazy.
Anyways, they put out statements because so many people have complained.
No way.
That they're going to address like the issues for the Amsterdam stage, and then they're already working on the other locations to try and.
That's so interesting.
Minimize this. I remember there was another concert where everybody was complaining, like you could get 100 level ticket and pay the same price as someone like a few rows down, but not be able to see anything because it was the Eras Tour. Remember they would have the VIP tents set up and then people in the audience couldn't see.
That's bad.
The stage, like the VIP tents, the fucking like lights with the whatever.
The poles.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Anyways. I'm so passionate about concerts.
Yeah, I know.
And then I was thinking, because we're going to see No Doubt at the Sphere.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, like, the Sphere is a show for the screens that are all around you.
Yeah.
But they're on the stage, but you want to get a ticket, my friend said, who saw the Backstreet Boys, like, you want a ticket where you can see, like, the whole
because you want to experience
show.
The whole thing.
But then they're going to be so far away. I know. And it's not like a typical concert where even if you're far away, you can see them on the big screens because the screens are the show.
Oh. So where are your seats?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I think Kathy told us like the best places to go, and I think we got like about in that area.
Who are you going with again?
Pre.
Oh, but you guys aren't going with another couple?
No.
For some reason, I thought you were.
Yeah, no.
Fun.
He's like, I was listening to No Doubt in the house, and he was like, is this No Doubt?
Stop.
I was like, yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
he's going to have fun, though.
He's going to have so much fun. But anyways, I'll be so sad if I like can't see Gwen close up, but I'll just, maybe we'll have to go again. I don't know.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
I don't know. Anywho. Okay, do you want to do your one news and then I'll do mine? And then
I have one piece of news.
Okay.
So it's about the Valley. So recently the Valley has not been a good look, especially for Danny.
Okay.
And something about us is we have really defended Danny for a long time.
Yes, the whole dark side Danny thing.
Yeah, and like his drinking, and people were so like scrutinizing him so much, and we were like, let the guy have a fucking break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So lately it's not been looking good for him and Nia, like their whole relationship. And oftentimes we think like, is it the edit? Is it like what's happening here? No, he's really not looking so good in these episodes, right?
Yeah.
So anyways,
did you watch last night?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't. We'll talk about it on Monday.
But the reason I wanted to talk about the news is right after the episode came out. So last night at 8:40, I saw on Danny's stories, he put out a statement saying, to the person I love most, my beautiful wife, I am so sorry. Watching these last few episodes back hasn't been easy. It was a difficult season of my life and a version of myself that I'm embarrassed by and not proud of. A short fuse, stress, alcohol, and a lack of sleep are never a good combination, but that's not an excuse. I should never have taken any of it out on you. Balancing parenthood and life can stretch you in ways that you don't fully realize until you see yourself through a different lens. I love, honor, and respect you deeply, and I did not show that in some of these moments. Nia, I love you so much. I'm grateful for you, our family, and this beautiful, chaotic life that we've built together. I thank God for you every day. And I just want to say, for all the people in the reality TV space that should be apologizing, that is how you make an apology. He didn't make excuses. He gave some context. And he really took responsibility.
Yeah.
So yay, Danny.
I do
really
like
hope everything's
this.
good for him and Nia.
Honestly, like I'm happy that he put that out because
Same.
as people that support him and stood up for him last year, this, I don't want to be wrong.
Correct. Duh. Prove us right, please.
This is what I base everything on. I don't want to be wrong. But I will say, the public statements, like I would like to hear about from Nia, like maybe at the reunion or whatever, what he does like in real life.
Yeah.
Because the statements like this, like you live with the person that you just wrote that statement for. Why the fuck are you putting it on Instagram? I understand why. It's a PR thing. I get it. But I always think about that when people are like, happy anniversary to the love of my life. Oh my God, I blah, blah, blah. And like, I know everybody does it. I don't. But it's like, who are you writing that to?
Okay, but so here is the other side of this. Because I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
True. Like, they're in the same fucking bedroom. Like, just fucking say sorry to her and be nice.
Which I hope that he has.
I'm
and
sure.
This is like a real life thing. And he's changing actions and not just putting up an Instagram story.
And while a statement is PR, like you said, I also think we are fully aware, especially by the past few episodes, that Nia really cares about what the world's perception of their relationship is. So I do wonder if part of her being upset was now everyone perceives you as treating me like shit. So now now he's showing the people she cares about. Like I almost feel like it is a piece of like an action of love to her because it's what she cares about. Yeah. I don't think it's to save face for the show.
Yeah. No, I get it. And I just hope like all the boxes are checked as opposed to just writing out a story. It's kind of like how Kyle, the last few episodes when he blew up at Carl and said fuck you to Amanda, like he would put out those Instagram posts as well. Yeah. But it was more so speaking in general to everybody and like talking about his experience watching those shows back. Yeah. Which was very nice. It wasn't just like, dear Amanda, I am so sorry. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes. I like when people acknowledge things in real time. So correct. Yay, Danny. Yay, also, Danny. Did you guys know that this is Danny's jelly cat? Aw. He's the tennis ball. I don't even know why. Like, I think it's the headband.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I love it.
I knew it was Danny when I saw it.
You felt it.
Yeah.
So that was my only like news that's not Summer House related. The other one is Summer House related, but we can talk about that during summer.
Okay, my news, which I'm curious to get your thoughts on. I don't even know what my thoughts are, so let's have a discussion. Did you see the Whitney Leavitt's Weight Watchers cover?
No.
Oh my God, I'm so surprised that you didn't see that.
Same.
It was everywhere for me. So it was a collab post with Weight Watchers.
On the gram?
Yes. And so it's kind of like, you know how Sports Illustrated like does all the different covers?
Yeah.
So Weight Watchers is doing this campaign where they have different people on the cover of this thing. I don't know if it's like a digital cover. Is this actually a magazine? I don't know.
Oh, and they do have quite a few people.
Yeah. So Taylor Strecker, who I absolutely fucking love, is also on one of the covers.
Yeah. Cynthia Bailey.
Okay,
girl.
Yeah, there's quite a few people.
Yeah.
I was waiting. Like, I know Kat and Nat have done Weight Watchers things. And I was like waiting. Like, are Kat and Nat going to be on the cover?
Imagine.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing I like to do is when I see something like this online, I love to browse the comments because I'm just like, what's the temperature here?
Yeah.
Like, what's the fodder? What are people saying? Because I feel like the world is so messed up. Like anything that has to do with like weight, we just like attack immediately. But then it's common knowledge that like everybody and their dog is on Ozempic. And like it's just like such a weird, conflicting world that we live in. And I also disagree with the idea that somebody wanting to lose weight is a bad thing.
Correct.
I don't think that's up to you to decide whether that's bad or not.
Yeah.
I think there's a multitude of reasons why somebody would want to lose weight. And I hate that people want other people to phrase it in a way that's like, I want to feel better about myself. I want to be healthier. Like, no, it's okay for people to just want to lose weight. Mm-hmm. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
So I was reading the comments and so many people are like, slay mama, like so many things like that. But then
Could you do that again?
slay mama. But then also other people are like so pissed because they're like, I'm pretty sure she looks like that because she was on Dancing with the Stars and doing a Broadway show once a day. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I have a few thoughts.
Okay.
Could you tell I was really like thinking?
Yeah.
And
I
also
like
I'm
this.
thinking about what I should say.
It's tough.
And I think I'm just going to be candid because I think this audience is different.
We're all crazy
You guys
here.
understand
And
us.
we're all friends.
Okay, this is like my no filter viewpoint. Two things can be true. She could have used Weight Watchers and GLP-1.
Yeah.
They are not mutually exclusive.
No, but I don't think has she been on Ozempic? Did she say
I
that?
just read the comments and everybody said that she had said that she did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she did.
But also like Weight
Nor
Watchers.
do I give a fuck, to be honest.
Just because it's called Weight Watchers, like some people use it just as a guide of how to make better choices.
Correct.
It's not that that's the be all end all of how they're losing weight. No,
Correct.
She's probably also physically active. She probably also uses Weight Watchers to like guide her food choices, and she uses GLP-1s.
Exactly. So there's the GLP-1 thing out of the way. Fucking use it if you want to.
Who cares?
Who gives a fuck? I was accused for so long of using GLP-1, and I hate that I even say accused. People were like coming at me in my DMs all the time when I was losing weight because I lost weight quick. No, I didn't use GLP-1. I stopped eating 2 fucking drumsticks every single night of my life and hating myself. That's how I lost weight. If I used GLP-1, also, who cares? Like, this is what bothers me is why is it an accusation? Why is it something that we're like, ooh, you used GLP-1? It's like when Scott Disick opened his fridge and Monjaro was on there. People are like, oh my God, Scott Disick is taking a weight loss drug. Who fucking cares? Do you think all the celebrities were not taking this before it became accessible to everybody else? Like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? So that's my rant about GLP-1s. If it makes you feel good, do it. Mm-hmm. Number 2. Ooh, it's not Weight Watchers, it's Broadway and Dancing with the Stars every day. Do you know how much blood, sweat, and tears these people put into fucking training for Broadway and Dancing with the Stars? Of course she lost weight. Of course that's part of it. Yes, diet plays a part.
Why can't it be multiple things?
But also, why is that bad? If you're mad at her that, ooh, Whitney did Dancing with the Stars and Broadway, so she lost weight, Get your ass in the gym.
Get your ass in the gym.
Sorry to be so blunt, but if
take up ballroom dancing.
If that's going to be something we're mad at her about, like, oh, the byproduct of being a star was that you lost weight because you're working so hard. How about we say, good job, girlfriend?
I know. I think people see her on the cover of this Weight Watchers thing and they're like, oh, so she's trying to pretend like everything that she didn't matter. It's all Weight Watchers. She didn't say that.
No.
She didn't say that.
Exactly. Like, it's that thing of two things can be true. And we don't need to. I think also people feel that Dancing with the Stars and Broadway are inaccessible to them. But if we, instead of label them as these big things and say that it's movement, like you could do that too.
Yeah.
She had movement every day and she did Weight Watchers.
Yeah.
Or watched what she was eating.
Yeah.
Like I just think that's crazy.
And I'm not. So like Ariana and I were just talking the other day because I was giggling about how every once in a while I'll get an email that's like, oh, do you want to collab with us? Like, we're a skinny tea. And I'm like, no,
fuck
bitch. No, because I don't drink your skinny tea.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna like promote you and be like, this is why I'm skinny. No, I'm
it's not
skinny
true.
because it's genetics.
Yes.
Like literally genetics.
Yeah.
And I've never experienced food insecurity. I've never, like, multitude of reasons. So yeah, I'm thin. I've always been thin my whole life, except when I lived in the States for a year. I was plump. Anyways.
Too many visits to the Cheesecake Factory.
Too many visits to the Cheesecake Factory. Have you seen those portion sizes?
That was the craziest experience of my life, I'll just say. And my last thing that I want to say on this Weight Watchers topic is I've never actually done Weight Watchers, but for those of you who have just started watching, I used to be large and in charge after I had children. I was pushing 220, okay? Like I was not myself, to say the least. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but my typical body size was not that. And here I am catching myself like trying to say the right things.
Yeah.
Like whenever we talk about weight, it is just looked at in such a poor way. Anyways, I wasn't happy with the way that I looked because it was not how I typically had felt.
Yeah, you felt like shit.
I felt like shit. I couldn't stand up. If jeans were touching my stomach, I was uncomfortable. Like I wouldn't look in a mirror. It was terrible. And I remember talking to my friend Kate, shout out Kate, and she was going through something similar. We were both trying to lose weight and we both were eating our feelings. And she was like, oh, my friend did Weight Watchers and she had a lot of success with it. And so I was this close. I'd filled out the whole thing to sign up for Weight Watchers. I was like, this is what's going to change my life. I'm going to start Weight Watchers. Then I'll do it. And then I started thinking, what actually is Weight Watchers? Because I remember when I was a kid, my nanny, babysitter, did Weight Watchers. And I would help her cook. And so I would look at all the foods. And I knew exactly what it was.
Right?
It's a point system.
Yeah.
And so you have a certain amount of allotted points in a day that you can have. And all of their recipes and meals have the points based on the foods. So it's basically like counting your macros, but a simpler way without having to know. And so I thought, okay, I'm not an idiot. I used to count my calories like before I was married. I understand what goes into that. I know in order to, like, in simple terms, like input versus output, I also understand what 0 point foods are. So I started to look up, like, what are the 0 point foods? Fruits and vegetables. And I knew that because I was working out, I needed to eat protein. So I thought, okay, Ariana, stop being an idiot. Eat your 0 point fucking foods when you're hungry. Quit eating garbo and eat some lean meat.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So I had Weight Watchers in my mind, but I didn't do Weight Watchers. And so I think all of these people, whether they actually did the Weight Watchers program or not, if you are mindful of what you're consuming and you look at it as fuel for your body, and you also do some type of movement that makes you happy, whether it be fucking Dancing with the Stars, I'm looking at the mirror ball over here, or going for a walk or biking with your kids, like whatever it fucking be, that is the recipe for...
And the issue with things like Weight Watchers is that many people that walk the face of this earth have disordered eating habits.
Hello. Ding, ding,
they have
me.
body dysmorphia. They have a bunch of things, but you can't blame Weight Watchers for you joining Weight Watchers and not doing it correctly and abusing it by like, okay, I'm going to only eat watermelon and then I'm going to pound like a poutine and a Big Mac
that I could.
because of my points. Like, that is not Weight Watchers' fault.
Correct.
That's not Weight Watchers' fault. If you have disordered eating issues, like that's something that you need to work through, because there's lots of people who find things like that very beneficial.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah. So end of story. Congrats, Whitney.
Yeah.
And Cynthia Bailey and all these people. I think anything that is empowering women to feel better about themselves is a positive.
Yeah.
And fucking good for
And
them.
I also just want to say, before we move on to Summer House, that Taylor Strecker was on one of the covers. And it's like a mom issue. It's called The Mother Issue. And so many people in the comments are like, she didn't even carry the baby because she's a lesbian and
for fuck's sake,
her wife carried the baby.
Even, like,
shut the fuck up. So what? She's not a mother that has to care about what she's eating and
I'm sorry,
and her weight.
that is
like
so frustrating to me.
Shut the fuck up.
There are so many different ways that are not just penis and vagine, traditional having a babe, that you can become a mother. And I don't think any of that should be diminished.
I know.
That is such bullshit.
I know.
That pisses me the fuck off.
It does, because it's like the point of the mother issue is not just, oh, you had to have the baby yourself and because that's why people have weight issues and that's why we like.
No, how about the lack of sleep and the schedule that you're choosing
your life
your
completely changing?
Like, it's not about carrying the baby.
And Taylor is someone who
annoying.
She is also on GLP-1s. She is someone who has struggled with her weight her whole life and like gone up and down. Shut the fuck up.
Weight Watchers, sponsor us.
No, I can't.
We're here for you.
I should calculate my points and just see like what it is.
Oh my God. When she's like, Ariana, please make me a cake.
A sprinkle cake, please.
Okay.
All right, let's get into number 1. The Summer House finale aired on Tuesday. It started off, well, one of the first thing that I took a note on was Lindsay and Carl's conversation in the igloo that Kyle built. Mm-hmm. It was a good conversation.
I thought it was so nice.
Yeah.
It was just a shame that it took so long to get there. Like, why couldn't you have had this 2 seasons ago?
It took so long to get there. And I also think because like he was beating himself up about like, oh, like, why didn't we do this sooner? And she was expecting him to communicate with her after he ended their engagement. And she was like, I was waiting for you to say all these things and blah, blah, blah. But I think their relationship was so toxic
he
at
couldn't
the
have
end.
said anything.
No.
Even if he said exactly what he said in the igloo to her then,
he couldn't do
he would have been
anything.
in the wrong. Nothing he was going to do was right.
Silence,
talking, nothing.
No, she was way too defensive, way too hurt, way too upset.
He was walking on eggshells around her all the time.
And so it couldn't have happened any sooner.
Yeah.
I'm happy that it happened now.
True.
Carl's mom dancing in Mexico with Sheena Shea on the weekend of their wedding.
Yeah, so
what the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't even recall this happening.
They were all supposed to be there for the wedding. Remember, she was like, "Oh, I'll go."
Oh,
yeah. So her mom was like celebrating that they didn't get married. Which now
was she though, or was she just on the trip that she had already paid for?
I think a bit of both. I think she was pretty outward about like she was happy that.
Well, to be fair, their relationship was absolutely fucking awful, and I think everybody was happy that they called it off. So there's that.
But now it does give you a bit of context as to the conversation at Soft Bar.
Yeah.
In the episodes prior. Like, you know.
I get it.
Not saying either is in the right. I just think it's a shitty situation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you caught this, but did Amanda and Jesse kiss on the lips in this episode?
I did not catch.
Like, I'm going upstairs and looking on your laptop and pausing again because I watched it like 4 times and I was like, I'm pretty sure they just smooched.
Like at the party?
It was like the opening scene.
Weird.
I was like,
I mean, I wouldn't put it past anybody, to be honest.
I'm gonna like search it on TikTok if somebody like caught it like I did, but
did you catch Sabrina telling Sierra to put her heart on her sleeve?
Hold on. It's like the first 90 seconds.
Okay, West is hugging Amanda.
Don't they smooch?
Are you okay? You said Jesse. Are you talking about West?
Jesse?
That's West and Amanda are hugging.
Did they kiss?
He kisses her forehead.
I gotta get my eyes checked. Are you sure
it's
West?
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, no, I'm dead ass. No, oh, not that.
No. I was looking at the wrong video.
Oh my God, thank God.
Funny.
This. I was like, am I fucking nuts? I believed you. That's how much I trust you. That's Jesse.
Yeah, but is that Amanda? Oh, yeah, it is.
Because I rewinded this like 6 times last night.
Okay, let me see it again.
Imagine. Doesn't it look
I
like
love
they
you.
smooch?
I love you.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like a side mouth, like, but even still.
But it looks like...
Oh my God.
That's fucked up,
like,
no?
It's just fucking weird.
Isn't that crazy? Okay, guys, we'll post this on Friend of.
Yeah.
I'll go upstairs and record it on your iPad.
Yeah.
But it's like...
There's so many
a
things
little
that...
wild.
Like,
Yeah, and she's like holding his chin.
Yeah. You don't catch
That's not
it when you're
appropriate.
watching.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
That was weird.
Sabrina, I was like, Sabrina, did you cause this whole fucking debacle? Telling Sierra to put her heart on her sleeve and take chances. And then Sierra makes out with West.
Yeah, that was rough.
I was like, Sabrina.
I know. But she just wants like happiness for Sierra.
I get it. She's just like rainbows and sunshine. West and Ben's conversation. I fucking love Ben. But what I do want to say is West is having this like deep conversation with Ben.
Yeah.
And I wish Ben would have called him out, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And West goes, I couldn't say I don't want to be a boyfriend 2 years ago, and that's what got me in trouble. So he's basically saying like I wasn't upfront with her 2 years ago, and they were dating. He brought her to meet his parents, and like she thought it was something that clearly it wasn't, and he didn't have the balls to say I don't want to be a boyfriend. And he's still not saying that. This has been the whole thing. Like they had that conversation before they went on the boat. And I was like, you're acting like everything is resolved and you're not addressing the biggest fucking issue between you guys.
Yeah. And the thing that's really bothersome to me is that Sierra has been so open and honest this whole time about not only West, but whoever she's going to let in, she wants to be with and have a life with and be in a committed relationship with. Like she's looking for someone long term. Mm-hmm. So why continue to fuck with her if you can't give her what she wants? If the whole problem was that you couldn't give her what she wanted, now you're taking it seriously. You have these conversations with her that you're gonna, and you understand her, but you're not understanding her because you're going behind her back and telling people that you don't want to be with her. Getting cold feet is what people might say. But like, just fucking think about it. If you don't want to be in a committed relationship ever, just fucking say that to her.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
And the whole questioning if, in the fall, are you going to like text her to hang out and stuff? And he's like unsure.
Like,
because he doesn't want. So that's what I'm thinking. Like this was all just for filming the show.
It's crazy to me.
So you're unsure if when you get back to the city and you're done filming the show, you're even going to text her to hang out.
Anything? It's
like,
bullshit.
It's fucking weird.
It's fucking bullshit.
And then the contrast of what's happening with Sierra in these episodes that we're watching versus all of a sudden you changed your mind and decided to be committed to Amanda.
Correct.
Like
you couldn't commit to Sierra.
How did that happen?
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. And I want to kind of get to that when we get a bit to the reunion trailer.
Yeah.
I have a couple things about... So Kyle so badly just wants to talk to Amanda this whole night. And she's blowing him off, but then she's complaining that he didn't apologize to her, but she's never giving him the opportunity to. Mm-hmm. And it's really so hurtful, I think.
Yeah.
I can't believe that when Kyle goes up to her and is like, hey, I want you to come meet someone. She's like, no. And just walks away from him.
Like, no, my friend needs this. Like,
I'm like, no. Like, this is actually, now you're being mean, I think.
Yeah.
I know she's upset, but like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I also think Amanda having that conversation with the girls is also crazy. When she says that she fears that she's not enough for anyone else.
Oh, and Sierra being so supportive and doing anything for her.
I'm never going to be enough for anyone. Oh, but now you're enough for West?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
I really, like, I know Amanda's taking a lot of heat, but I really put a lot of this on West because I think Amanda is not mentally well.
For sure.
Clearly. She's the one it's known that she's not mentally well. She has like depression
Kyle
and
said
all
it.
kinds
she said
of things.
It. Yeah.
Kyle said, like, I'm pretty sure the reason she's not leaving is because she can't do anything for herself. So, like, she's obviously in a vulnerable situation, has been in a marriage for X number of years, is now going through a divorce, like, has been in a toxic relationship for the last few years, and West just, like, scoops her up. Like, West, you should know better.
If anyone's ready for a relationship, it's not fucking Amanda Batula. I could tell you that for free.
100%.
And that's, I'm never going to be in a committed relationship. I'm West, but I'll go for fucking Amanda.
Yeah. Like,
what does that say about both of you?
Why would you do that to somebody who's in that position?
Correct.
You want to be a friend? You want to be supportive? Sure, do that.
You care about her? Maybe you should actually think about her well-being. Yeah. Because this is not good for her.
And how is this going to play out in the long run?
Correct. I just think it's all fucking bullshit. I think it's also very interesting to me that Amanda won't even speak to Kyle, but she'll go to the bar.
Yeah.
Girlfriend wouldn't go to the bar ever. We'll never go out. But you know what? West is going to be there.
Yeah.
Other boys to give me attention besides Kyle will be there. I'm going to the bar. Like, this is so out of character for her. And I think it just shows us, A, how unwell she is, if we're being so blunt. And B, that she is basing, her self-confidence is so below the floor that she will do anything to pick that up. Even if it's just going to a bar and having somebody say, like, oh, you look good. Or like hitting on her.
Sleeping with your friend's ex that she's still in love with, clearly. Do you know what I'm saying?
I 1000% know exactly what
like,
you're saying.
You know that your friend has been upset over this guy.
Not even
for
upset.
Years.
Like extremely not okay.
Can't talk about him without crying.
Holy.
The whole reunion and 2 seasons ago of Summer House revolved around the demise of this relationship.
Yes. Like, it's so extreme.
It's so extreme.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're sleeping with him. And this was also the friend that was there for you for everything. Sometimes I wonder, like, does Sierra look back at these episodes and think, like, fuck, I should have been supportive of Kyle. She was so doing everything for Amanda and sticking up for Amanda, and do you know what I mean? Kind of being like a yes person to Amanda.
For seasons.
Not questioning Amanda on her role in their relationship, just like completely blindly supporting Amanda. And now her and Kyle are the ones that get the shit end of the stick.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho,
it is bullshit.
The goodbyes were weird. Like, why is everybody crying?
To say the least.
You're about to drive 45 minutes into the city that you all live in.
And then you'll see each other there.
Yeah. Or not. Or not.
Now not.
I guess they don't hang out that much outside of filming. Like, that's what it's giving.
It was weird.
Or they are aware that the show is going to be completely different from now on because Kyle and Amanda are leaving, and like it's going to be a completely different thing.
And they all know In the City has been being filmed.
Exactly. So I think there was an element of that, because never on a season of Summer House do people cry like when the summer's over.
Yeah. Sometimes there's like a few. Weird. Yeah. There's tons of conspiracy over the West and Amanda hug at the end.
Oh, that Sierra caught them and they were like acting awkward.
Well, so either that Sierra caught them because he's kissing her forehead. He whispers something to her, and then she goes, and we can't see what he is saying.
People are saying that he says, I made out with Sierra.
Yes. So some people are saying that.
Yeah.
Some people are saying that he says she knows. Some people are saying, so like whether it's
because then Amanda goes like, oh, like she puts her hands on her.
And that reaction could have been him saying that she knows about Amanda and West, and that's why she's crying. Or it could be that now Amanda's like, oh, you made out with Sierra. Like, now this is way worse.
I think he said, I made out with Sierra.
I think so too, because the switch, if he says, oh, Sierra knows about like Amanda and him, then they wouldn't, Amanda and Sierra have this moment after where they're like, I love you. Like, everything's going to be fine. Like, they're holding each other, which is very weird. So, yeah.
The episode ended with Kyle and Amanda having a talk on the front steps, which was clearly producers told them to do that.
Yeah.
Because it was the bridge from Summer House to In the City. That's how In the City started, with them
the exact same scene
on the steps, which was clever.
Which I thought was cool. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is smart.
Amanda, I was never really sure what gaslighting meant, but I'm pretty sure her telling Kyle to his face, we're in a good place right now.
You're like, this isn't good.
You don't even want to talk to him. You don't even want to look at him.
Yeah.
You're so mean. You don't stand up for him. Nothing. Why are you saying to his face that they're in a good place now? I feel like every time shit hits the fan, she's trying to give him hope that like she's trying and she wants this to work so bad. And now it's like, we're in a good place right now.
Because he believes everything she says.
I know, because he is so filled with,
she's his wife.
Like she's always the one that says like he would never go for us separating. Like he's the one that doesn't want all of this to happen.
Yeah.
And she's like going along with therapy and going along with this and that. And when she says, I'm going to stay in a hotel for a few nights, like something needs to change. And this is me trying to start that. This is me trying to make our relationship better. I'm going to leave.
Yeah, counterproductive.
It's like, and so he's like, oh, okay, maybe we do need this. Like, this is a good thing. Like, she's really trying and taking this seriously. No, she fucking hates you.
Hates.
And she wants this relationship to end. She's just dragging it out for some reason.
Yeah, because I wrote down a question. Like, do you think that Amanda actually wants it to work with Kyle?
No.
Because it seems to me like she's so checked out. It
Years
seems to
ago.
me that she's making every excuse to not be with him, but she wants him to be the one to say it. Which is kind of hurtful and mean. There also is speculation online, and I almost didn't want to bring this up, but so many people are saying it. So a few seasons ago or whatever, like Kyle talks about their sex life and is like, we haven't had sex since we got engaged.
Yeah.
And now people are saying that they believe that like he still hasn't had sex since they were engaged. Like that they have not been intimate.
Okay.
Together since then.
Maybe.
And maybe that's also like a part of the problem of their relationship. And
100%. He said that all the time. He was like intimacy, chemistry, like we have nothing.
But when he said that, I was kind of thinking like, oh, like they probably like through their marriage have like at least slept together sometimes. You know what I mean? But people are saying like they think actually not at all. And that's like how severe it is, which would be so crazy. And that just immediately supports my point that she fucking hates him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't like to be around him. She's obviously not attracted to him.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at him as, like, a little boy. Like, that's the vibe it gives. Like, oh, Kyle, just go over there. Oh, Kyle. And blows him off. And then he does something for himself, and she's pissed.
Yeah. I always say, like, the number one thing, like, if you don't respect your partner, you're fucked. Like, if you look at them and you're just like...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
she does.
You're fucked.
And she says that to the girls sometimes. She'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so bad.
Okay, the reunion trailer came out. West is not talking, it seems. Although I saw a second trailer where he said he just admits that he lied to people on the couches.
Well, duh. You fucking lied on Watch What Happens Live. You think they're going to have you back there now? Like, that's so fucked up.
Yeah. So he's not talking much because he wasn't talking in all the audios that were leaked. And he wasn't talking in the trailer, the first trailer.
He's in the wrong.
And the thing that really stuck out to me was Sierra saying that West is with Amanda.
To spite her.
To spite me. Which apparently everyone online is explaining to me does not mean the same thing as in spite of me. Please explain. To spite me versus in spite of me.
Okay.
Are you Googling it?
Yeah, I'm going to Google it.
Okay.
The difference is to spite is an action verb.
To spite me.
Used to describe malicious intent.
Okay.
Or annoy someone.
Okay.
Well, in spite of is a prepositional phrase used to show contrast, like regardless of.
Okay. So she's basically saying West is with Amanda just to
fucking piss her off.
So
which is true.
My question, really, because my question is why? Why does he have animosity towards Sierra when all he's wanted is to be friends with her again for years?
This is my psychological analysis.
Okay.
I don't think it's actually just to piss her off because he wants her to be happy. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Or wanted. I think it was more that he, similar to Amanda, is not very confident. He comes off as this confident person who is like full of life and just like so sure of himself. But actually, all of these relationships, all of his fuckboy mentality is because he's about the chase. He wants to have what he can't have. So he was still into Sierra because she was off limits. As soon as he was over Sierra, then he saw Sierra with like Austin, with all these other people. And he was like, oh, now I want her back. Now she's so hot. It's not Sierra. It's him. Now it's not Amanda. It's him.
I think that's also why, like, when people...
Men are fucked.
I think he wouldn't commit to Sierra because he knows he doesn't feel good enough for her.
Oh, I think he just knows that he could have her, so he doesn't want her anymore. He wanted her. He wanted that conversation when they went to that, like, the water before everybody else to the boat. He was kind of emotional because he really actually did want her, I believe.
Yeah.
But the second that she let her guard down and was like, you can have me, then he was like, not fun anymore.
Yeah. Then people in the house were like, oh my God, they're all of a sudden they're best friends. And he was uncomfortable that people were even suggesting that they might like rekindle. Like,
because he doesn't have the chase anymore.
Yeah.
So now Amanda
but how
is
do
this
people get out of
girl.
that?
They
like,
don't. That's
what?
why he's going to be fucked for his whole life.
What is that?
Sorry. It's a sick thing in their head.
Because you're never going to be with somebody that wants you then.
It's giving Stephen DeMarco kind of, where they do want you. But not
so
full. Like, do you know
weird.
what I mean? It's the psychological piece of it. It's all about the chase.
Speaking of Stephen DeMarco, they could literally make a Netflix series about this story with actors.
They should.
Okay, so In Spite of Me, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, do people think that he's pissed at Sierra for what happened to him 2 seasons ago because he became a villain?
Yeah. Because he had a glow up after that. He was fine.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Okay, and then in the reunion, when Amanda walks off stage and everyone's telling Wes to go after her,
and
I
Lindsay
felt
screams at him.
So uncomfortable.
I know, because in this situation, West is fucked. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like,
do you think he eventually goes
I think so, because he
her?
can't take Lindsay yelling at him like that. And Lindsay is not somebody that gives up. Like, Sierra said it once and then was like, okay, I'm out.
And Kyle's just like...
But then Lindsay just fucking goes at it and she doesn't let go. So...
And to be honest, Kyle's the only one that publicly has shown concern for Amanda.
Yeah.
And, like, not even publicly. Like, we've seen paparazzi photos of them like hugging on the sidewalk, and
even after the premiere of In the
he's
City,
telling people online like to leave her alone, and she's going through a lot. And even in the city thing, like, he's concerned about her, like, you look so skinny, like, have you been eating, like.
And he said he convinced her to go to the premiere of In the City, and then he took photos with her, and you could tell he was taking care of her, like,
yes,
he cares, and she didn't look great.
Yes. So yeah, I felt also bad for Kyle in that moment, because I'm sure he wants to go after Amanda, but like, it's so fucking weird now.
Yeah, like, what are you supposed to do?
And then Andy flat out asking, of course they don't show the answer, but he's like, are you guys in love?
I know, I'm done.
I can't wait to hear what they say,
because I keep seeing things of them spotted like without each other now, which, okay, people in relationships always do shit without the person that they're with. That's fine. But it is a little bit suspicious that they were doing so many things together. They put out that statement of, hey, we're going to live our lives now and like be out together. And now they're not really seen together, especially when everything is coming out now. Like, in their world,
yeah,
everything's very intense. You would think they would be supportive together, and they're not. So I wonder if they're not even together.
And then Jesse crying. That was weird.
That was so funny. I'm sorry. He posted like a joke about it after. And I was like, did you cry the whole reunion? And it's him like sobbing. I think he's an emotional guy.
But also, you're crying what? Because Wes lied about...
No, he said
being
like
with
he
Amanda?
feels that he like kind of lost his best friend.
Why?
Because imagine I become the most hated person in the entire world. And now you can't be seen out with me.
But you
can't be hanging out with me.
You can.
Yeah, but one thing we know about Jesse is he cares about
public opinion.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
And I'm sure West has kind of changed his whole attitude of like going out, doing things, being in public. So Jesse's probably like, hey, I figured we'd be having this like fun, you know, summer where we're chilling, we're hanging out, we're going places, we're doing things, probably getting a ton of girls. And now he doesn't have that.
I guess the issue is also you're such good friends with Sierra and Kyle. So
he probably feels very stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
So I feel for him. That is sad, you know? Because him and West came in at the same time.
Yeah.
Like they are besties, you know?
Okay. In the city.
Okay, so it feels to me that Amanda is like deny till I die kind of thing. Like she's just not honest or truthful.
It was interesting that they started I guess they couldn't ignore it because they started the episode with them breaking up.
Yes.
And then it like jumps back to September when it was filmed.
Their fucking anniversary.
But I guess they had to do that because everybody knows what's going on. You can't just like start a season.
They obviously re-edit it.
Yeah.
What I found interesting was we heard and in the preview saw that we're going to see so much of West and then we didn't get any of West in the premiere.
Right. And the part that they started the show with was filmed in April. That was literally like a couple weeks ago.
Crazy.
Because I looked at the date and I was like, hold on. Like, so they just filmed that scene.
Yeah.
Kyle, in one of the confessionals, I was like, that is interesting because he had watched the Summer House episodes because remember, they just filmed this in April. So he did a confessional thing and he was like, she wasn't trying to make it work. Like she was out. Like she was completely gone from the relationship because once he saw her speaking to other people and her
the things he's saying behind his back.
Yeah, all those things, he was like, wow, like I feel like an idiot.
And I protected all of this for what?
Yes. Because her whole thing was like she was so committed and wanted to make it work.
But that's what I'm saying. She's all this like deny till I die, like really saying like I'm trying, I'm doing my best, I want things to work, but like no you don't.
And then it was like a dagger to the heart when Kyle was like the version that I fell in love with and married, like now somebody else gets, somebody else being West, which is crazy that like when they filmed that they were already aware of all this stuff going on.
Yeah. I liked Kyle's advice from his friend at that lunch about Loverboy because we knew we were going to learn more about Loverboy and kind of their like day-to-day lives and like work life and all of that. And I loved this conversation because in the past in Summer House, we just see Kyle complaining and people who don't understand his business saying like basically shut up.
Yeah. So now, Kenny is an investor in Loverboy, which I found interesting.
Very.
But then it also made me think the stress of this is your friend who happened to be like a well-off venture capitalist, whatever the fuck that means.
I want to be that.
What is that? Like,
you just give money.
How do I apply to be that? That he's one of the investors, that also puts like a huge strain on
your friendship,
but also like the financials of it all. Like it's people that you know and who are in your everyday life that have invested.
Yeah. Oof. And it was crazy to me that he said that at one point he was going to give everyone like 25 times
because lots of people that he
and now
knows invested. Yeah.
Crazy.
Do you find Lindsay looks completely different?
Yeah.
What happened?
She had a lot of work done.
But like in between Summer House and in the city?
I also think she's dressing different and doing her makeup different.
I started to question it, but then I was like, wait, or does she only look different in the confessionals, which were probably filmed near the end of the season?
Maybe. She definitely has had a lot of work.
Because I even remember when her and Jesse came to Toronto, I was like, she looks completely different.
Yeah.
But like I can't pinpoint what it is.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Anyways.
Not sure.
The fact, this is what grinds my gears. When Amanda and Lindsay are shopping.
Yeah.
So I think they picked up filming of In the City 2 weeks after Summer House wrapped. Like I think they filmed Amanda and Kyle like going home. Mm-hmm. And then 2 weeks later, let's say Amanda and Lindsay are filming a scene doing groceries
with Gemma,
whose face is being shown.
Yeah, I thought that
picked up on. The fact that Lindsay didn't know that Amanda stayed in a hotel for 2 days. Okay, so you guys don't talk.
Not friends. Yeah.
You're not friends, and you literally just film scenes together. Just find a group of friends.
And she didn't know Amanda also didn't know things about Gemma that I was just like,
yeah,
no, like if you guys were friends,
Yeah.
this would not be happening.
It's like they want it to look like these are such good friends, but then little things like that come out and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You didn't know she was in a hotel?
Yeah. I thought that
Like,
was a little
that
shady.
pisses me off.
One thing that bothered me, so two things. I've never been a Danielle fan, if I'm just being so honest.
Yeah. What is she a founder of? That app thing that they had the party for a couple years ago in Summer House?
I guess. What is that?
Like it was like a clothing app thing,
Okay.
fashion something. Because it's like founder, influencer. I'm like, founder of what? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just think that shows how annoying she is. Like, she puts these big titles on what? Like, remember it used to be like entrepreneur on Summer House, and it was like, but of what though? Like, what do you do? And she's so serious with this Owen guy.
6 months. She wants a baby and to be engaged.
Have you not seen your past relationships? Like, after 2 months, how?
And apparently he's still married.
So this was the other thing. Like, he's fucking married.
Which, fine. I know some people don't get divorced because of like legal things and whatever. It's just easier to not. So that's not even like an issue to me, but it's the 6 months thing.
And 6 months and like immediately like, yeah, like we're gonna get married, have a baby. Like,
But this is like the
We're not playing
pressure
house.
of dating later in life.
but what bothers me in this is that she was so judgmental of Lindsay moving fast
Yes.
that now what? It's okay for you?
However, I would like to point out that Lindsay was so upset about Danielle questioning that stuff.
And then she questions her.
No.
Oh.
And then now Lindsay is questioning why Whitney is moving to New York to be with Kenny without a ring. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like
Like,
you don't have a
people want to live together before.
I actually think that's good.
You fucking had a baby with someone.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind moving in together.
Agreed.
Like, so which is it?
Yeah,
Can you question people's relationships and stuff or not?
that's true.
Ugh.
I also think it's a little fucking crazy that Danielle gave Carl a hand job a week after Lindsay and him broke up.
Why aren't more people talking about this? What
I'm
the
sorry.
Fuck? Like, I need Carl like to confirm how, because the timeline is not making sense in my brain.
Correct.
So they broke up. This was not the breakup of the engagement.
No.
This was like they broke up
Yeah.
during their relationship at one point.
Yeah.
Danielle gives him a hand job in an Uber a week later, and then Lindsay and Danielle remain friends after that, and then Lindsay and Carl get engaged.
And Danielle portrays that she's this incredible friend to Lindsay and is so mad that she's not going to be like in the wedding party or whatever, wants to be so involved with all of this shit. Babe, you were in love with Carl.
How did it not come up on the show?
Correct.
Do you
Was
think
this
Lindsay
hidden
was
forever?
embarrassed?
For sure. Are
She
you
was probably
kidding
like,
me?
I'm not sharing this because then I can't be with Carl
Or did
ever.
she not know? Because I don't think she would have been so close with Danielle then.
Oh, you think she found out recently?
Yeah.
But how do you even find that out? Did Carl tell her?
Probably Kyle.
It's fucking crazy.
Because Kyle and Lindsay are like besties now. I just tracked that.
Literally crazy.
No, it's fucked up. And it's also very funny that everybody's like, like they're not like, oh, they hooked up. They're like, oh, it's a hand job. Like, who the fuck is giving handies?
In an Uber,
In
nonetheless.
an Uber. They have cameras in Ubers. Is your dick just on fucking Uber cameras?
I
Carl?
feel uncomfortable taking a phone call in an Uber. Like, literally. I'm like, oh, they're
actually does.
listening to what I'm saying.
No, we took that. Remember that video we took of the Miley Cyrus thing?
Oh.
And we were like highly embarrassed after that our Uber driver would hate us.
But I was also on like zero sleep and I was just delirious.
But also like a handy.
It's just bizarre. Do you think Danielle secretly
Is
was in love with Carl?
For sure. I always thought that. Always. Again, it's the jealousy thing. She wasn't friends with Lindsay. She was so proud to say how she was friends with Lindsay. Remember how that was like her biggest flex. I'm best friends with Lindsay.
I wonder if production was like, yeah, we want to get Danielle on the show. Was Lindsay like, fuck no?
Probably. She doesn't even look
Because
at her
you
when
would
she comes
think
in.
Lindsay would have a lot of pull for this show because they kind of made it for Lindsay
Around
and
her.
Kyle.
Yeah. It is very interesting to me though, because remember at Soft Bar in Summer House a couple episodes ago, as soon as Danielle walked in, Lindsay left.
Yeah.
And then here, Danielle walks in and Lindsay goes, I gotta go to the bathroom.
But that could have been, nothing gets past me. Okay. And I
It could
question
have been
everything.
that it.
No, I think that was good to promote in the city because, the drama between Danielle and Lindsay.
Yeah. Probably
I
helps.
also think Lindsay is very smart and would be like, yeah, it's probably good to have Danielle on the show because that will be like my whole storyline.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
She probably fucking like suggested that she be on it.
Probably.
Because I'm sure they asked Kyle and Lindsay, who do you want to, who should we put on the show?
Yeah, you're right. I do just want to hear from Carl about the handy,
do enjoy. It's kind of like Real Housewives of Rhode Island, where all the couples and the storylines within the couples are interesting.
Yeah.
Like that one guy didn't know his wife was gone for like 2 days. That's crazy.
That was actually insane. So that's Yvonne, Lindsay's like best friend.
Is she the dermatologist? No. The girl who's the dermatologist who
She's
had
single.
3 kids under 3 and her partner just like left.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
But she is fucking bomb. Like
so cool.
Has her own dermatology practice, living in Tribeca, like badass
she is really
bitch.
cool. But Yvonne she was in the last episode of Summer House.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. Which I thought like, oh, that's cool overlap. And then her husband, I think his name's Nick.
And then there's Kenny and Whitney.
Who I like. They seem
And then
cool.
there's Danielle and her tennis player boyfriend. Although I like the tennis part. That was cool.
Who are engaged and gonna have a baby. Like, shut up.
That was cool.
Georgina is the dermatologist girl.
Georgina. I like her.
Okay, I think a wedding anniversary date night, that was a wild time to have a conversation about moving out.
Also, why are you even out for a drink? I guess they're filming a show. They're filming a show.
Yeah.
But I was like,
that was a little crazy.
Awkward.
Yeah.
And when those guys came in and Kyle was like, no bumps in this road. Oh my God, I was dying. Kyle's funny.
He's Akko Taco.
Kyle's just like, I love Kyle.
He is really funny.
I love Kyle.
Justice for Kyle.
Poor guy. Justice for Kyle.
And I just have my last note as the way that Amanda talks to Kyle is just not kind.
Yeah.
Not kind. Okay, this is my hot take that I had. That was other news.
Oh, Amanda not paying rent for 3 years.
This is what I have.
And then he charged her back pay.
It was like $117,000.
That's kind of crazy. And I don't know what I think about it. Because I'm assuming if they ended up staying together, he would have never charged her back pay. But he was like, oh, okay, we're breaking up. Like, you owe me this much in rent. Like, how does that work legally? And I guess she had the money and she was probably like, whatever, just like, I don't want to deal with this.
It was just crazy.
And paid him the money, but
I felt that it wasn't talked enough about this topic. It was just like, oh yeah, so I just paid him.
Let's dive in.
Like, no, because if your arrangement wasn't to pay, like, why would you not have paid for that long? Or was there arrangement
he made
that
it sound
he was gonna pay? She was gonna, and then she just never did, or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Right? Because how would it go that's long
crazy
if he wasn't okay with it?
Yes. But then
it's also interesting because he's struggling financially with like the lover boy and trying to DJ and stuff, and he's doing everything on his own.
Yeah. And then she's just like, because remember in the preview, she says like, oh, if you're going to play me and like, I'll take you for half of everything or whatever she says. Like, I'll take
half
everything.
of his debt?
So then I'm like, wait, but if you're just so easily going to be like, sure, have the rent for 3 years. Like, it's not making sense. I'm a little bit confused. And I just think it's probably that they're both hurt. And so they're going through a lot. And so they're using these things against each other. But it was really weird. Now, a hot take that I saw on Instagram was if Amanda has $117,000 just laying around in her bank account, why didn't she invest in Soft Bar on their behalf? Because they were married at that time.
Do they have a joint account? Like, I'm so curious.
I know.
Tell me about your finances.
I know, because legally, like, if they don't have a prenup, everything would be theirs anyways.
Yeah.
So, like, why, if he's underwater but you're not, like, why would you not have invested in Soft Bar?
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of questions for Carl. Soft Bar, hand jobs.
Yeah. But also, like, the financial thing, see, it's interesting because they don't own the property. It's not like if you're married, you own a house. Okay, we're going to sell the house and split the money in half. No. I'm talking about because like they pay rent.
Oh, interesting.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when she's like when you're ending now the marriage.
Yeah.
Because you know how they say if you got married and then he created Loverboy, she would be entitled to half of Loverboy.
Yeah.
But Loverboy is not worth anything right now. Like, he pays to keep Loverboy going.
Yeah.
But down the road, let's say Loverboy blows up and he sells it to Pepsi or whoever for $1 billion, does she get half of that down the road, or no, because they divorced before he sold it?
I think no.
But she's also, is she co-founder or no? It's just him. I think it's just him.
I think it's just him.
But
she could fight for that. That's the
because like I'm like Pri gets half of, because I built what I have. I don't have anything. I have the fucking coffee in this mug. Stop. And even that he paid for it. But like, Pri. Let's say I'm like a millionaire because of like what I built while we were married, he would be entitled to half of that.
Yeah.
But I don't think Loverboy has
anything.
So
and I think now it's blowing up because of the divorce.
100%.
So like now who gets that?
I kind of want to order some merch. I'm not going to lie.
We might just do that.
Oh, LaFloof. I keep saying that. I don't even know what it means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
LaFloof.
Okay, ick and icon.
My ick for this episode is Amanda walking off stage and everybody telling Wes to go after her. I was so uncomfortable for that brief
uncomfortable
moment.
And his face and Lindsay's face and
everybody's just like
face.
shocked. Shocked. My icon is Bravo.
Oh.
Because I'm happy that they gave us like the Valley version of Summer House.
Yeah.
You know, we really needed this. Like I was getting so fucking fed up with like the themed parties and the people didn't belong in the house. And I was just tired of the rigmarole of the show.
Yeah. Like
it needed to be updated. And I'm so happy that we have In the City. I really liked the premiere. I just kind of wish more people from Summer House were on In the City.
I know.
But I think we're going to grow to love the characters
that
they have. And I think Kyle did a good job choosing.
Because this was a good first episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. My ick is probably, I just had two. Well, a hand job in an Uber. Ick. I don't even want to sit in an Uber, let alone take my privates out. That's just so yucky. Like Ubers are so gross. Sometimes when I sit in an Uber, like I wish that I had, you know how we bring like sanitizing wipes on a plane? Like I should bring that.
I always have sanitizing wipes in my purse. You just gotta ask me.
Like it's so gross. I took an Uber.
But how embarrassing for the driver if we pull out sanitary wipes and we start wiping down. Sometimes I feel bad for flight attendants when I'm like wiping down the plane because I feel like I'm saying like do your fucking job.
Yeah.
You know?
True. I have two icks because my second ick is for sure when everybody's leaving the house. In the last episode of Summer House, the West, Amanda, Sierra situation. I just need more clarity on that, and the whole situation made me like, ooh,
I need it unedited.
Yes.
You know, I want to see the whole interaction. I
want to know what West says to Amanda, why she makes that face. I want to know if Sierra saw her make that face. I want to know the whole Sierra and Amanda being so lovey-dovey kind to each other after that too is weird to me because that makes me think they don't know. But Amanda knows. So like that makes it even worse. Why are you being so loving to Sierra then? You're overcompensating. Like it's all just so icky to me.
Should we DM West? Be like, listen, bud, what'd you say here?
He's probably on like block everything on his phone.
Yeah.
And my icon, I think, is
Kyle.
Well, I was going to say that, but I think Danny's apology.
Go, Danny.
It just made me be like, okay, like, yes, I never love a public statement ever because I just think like, ew. But I just think the way that he went about it was wonderful. And I think that he did that actually for Nia.
Yeah.
Not for publicity.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Justice for Danny.
And it just gives me hope because in these past few episodes, I've been like,
ooh. Yeah, hopefully there's nothing more coming up that we...
Correct. Like, let's start to be on the up.
Yeah.
Guys.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listeing.
Yay.
And I'm hoping eventually I don't have snot fucking gurgly in my throat. I
feel so bad for you. She's finally coming back to CrossFit today, guys.
First CrossFit class today. I'm just going to do my best and pray that I make it back home. And
right now, I'm going upstairs to record that piece of the episode.
Yes.
So you guys can see Jesse and Amanda smoochy woochy and tell me in the comments if you think they did.
Yeah.
So okay. It's fucked.
All right, we're off.
Okay, bye.
Bye.